Okay, so I guess I had to get around to It's Alive 3 eventually. Talked about the first film, talked about the second film. We discussed the Basket Case trilogy. And then I decided, I guess we got to finish up the It's Alive trilogy. I don't think it's as interesting as the Basket Case trilogy. I think Frank Henenlotter, at least in that context, proved himself to be a more interesting filmmaker than Larry Cohen. I mean, Larry Cohen's an interesting chap. I mean, I think Q the Winged Serpent is flawless in its own way, but I mean, what Henenlotter did with the smaller budget of to compose Basket Case and then Brain Damage, which precedes Basket Case 2. Brain Damage is my favourite of his works. We'll get to that eventually. I mean, I just think Henenlotter was a master. Cohen too, though. Here's the thing. Cohen, having complete control over his sequels as the filmmaker and writer, he composed two sequels which I both think are superior to the original film. I don't know if I like It's Alive 3 more than It's Alive 2. It Lives Again, whatever you want to refer to it as. Although the presence of Michael Moriarty, a fascinating island setting, more of the creatures, efforts to explore the world that he initially unleashed upon us in 1974, and it is about, 15 years almost after that original film was released. No, It's Alive 3 is a very worthy prequel as far as I'm concerned. And look, what are our expectations exactly for a sequel or a film trilogy of It's Alive? We're not expecting, the character's going to be behaving in a manner that's appropriate. Is the narrative going to touch upon similarly haughty themes as the original? We're not worrying about any of that. We're just worrying about, are they going to offer us enough gore, splatter VFX, just tasteless horror pulp, and idiosyncratic, sort of just morbid, comedic affect? And the answer to that is just quite convictedly I say, yes, it does offer those things, and as a result, I can say quite assuredly that It's Alive 3 is a worthy conclusion to this exalted trilogy, and maybe not the superior to the second feature, but in the middle, yes. I'll claim that. Why not?